What's up, guys and girls? How are we all doing? Welcome to the Pacific Northwest. This is a farm I have inherited. I arrived on the farm last night, and I've managed to get a little bit of sleep. The inside of this house it's not great. As you can see, we have the grass is a bit long, and I have managed to get some of the family's washing out as well, so it's all good. The washing's been hung out this morning, even though it's looking like it's not been washed at all, but never mind, it's all fine. So there is me and my family here, but it will be my videos that you will be seeing. So this is a journey from non-farmer to farmer. Now I must be upfront with you. I know little to nothing about farming, so this is a learning curve for me, and I could really do with the help from you guys. That's why I have decided to create this vlog series, whatever you want to actually call it. So if you guys can help me out, there are going to be times when I don't know what bit of machinery does what. I'm not going to know how to look after certain animals. So if there is anybody out there that could possibly help me out, please leave a comment in the comment section below. So let's get started, and let's have a little look around and see what we actually start with. Right, so it looks like we have 1,000 litres of fuel, which is going to come in handy, I should think. We have obviously the little Karcher pressure washer here. So I think, did I see some? I did see some machinery over here. So I can hear some chickens somewhere. So are they in here? Ah, here is our little chicken coop here, look. Oh, there we go. That's really cool. That's really cool. Right, so we're going to have some eggs to collect and stuff like that, I'm presuming, at some point. That's wicked. Right, let's get this gate shut if we can. There we go. Right, so we have a few chickens here. There's our truck over here as well. This little truck, which we probably won't use much. We'll spend most of our time in a tractor, I should think. Right, so over here now, these are the equipment that I do know. I do know that this is a loading wagon, and I do know that it's a very dirty loading wagon. So that's going to be picking up straw or grass for now, and we just have a little front mower here, which is awesome. So I'm presuming this mud there. This is the old harvester. We might see if there's like I don't know, some way of getting a scrap metal dealer in or something, trying to get rid of some of this, possibly maybe clean up the farm a bit. I don't know. I might leave it there just for nostalgic purposes, possibly. Right, and we also have here 4,000 litres of seed. We don't have any liquid fertilizer in storage at the moment, and we have 4,000 litres of solid fertilizer. And here is our solid fertilizer spreader here, just a tiny spreader, but we'll have a look at the little map on the PDA just after we've checked out all the equipment we have. Don't believe there's anything in here. No, there's not. So that's just one storage shed. I did forget, up there there's a shed up there, which is the machinery customization area where we can take it in and customize stuff if we have to. Workshop, that's the word I was looking for. Right, so we have a little cultivator over here. I think that's a limpkin. Yes, it is a little limpkin cultivator, and we have a little front way, and we have a plough. Awesome. This is our only tractor that we own at the moment. Little Massey Ferguson 390T. That's all we have to use at the moment. We have a little Brentner trailer in here. Little blue Brentner. Is that a Brentner? Yes, little Brentner trailer for our crop when we harvest. And in here we have the beast of the farm here. We have the New Holland TX34 with a header and header trailer. That is it. Let's just hop in the Massey over here, and I can take you over to the sheep that we already own. Right, so start her up. There we go. Right, so if we take a little journey up here, I'll just quickly show you the workshop that I was talking about, which is just up here on the left, I think. So yes, here we go. Right. Right, so here's our workshop. So we can bring our vehicles into here, and we can, you know, if we have to put narrow wheels on, like crop tires or anything like that, we can do all that here. So, and that's pretty much about the knowledge of me and farming. So we're just going to go to the sheep, and then I'll give you a little bit of a backstory on me and this farm, basically. So let's just hop over the road here. Hop over the road to the sheep. Because I think what I'm going to have to do on this, for today, is go and pick up a couple of bits of equipment, I think. So over here we have our sheep. There's 20 sheep in total over here, but they have some food. And they don't have any water at the moment, but the plumbers are coming in to fit us a pipeline so we can fill the troughs without having to use a water tanker, which we have got, but it's all the way down at the shop. But we've got to go down to the shop because we have here the front bucket for the loader, and we have the loader over here, and a set of pallet forks which we are going to need for the pallets when they spawn here, because they're going to be wool pallets which we can sell, but we don't have a bale spike, which we're going to need to feed the bales to the sheep when they need it. So in today's vlog, video, whatever I'm going to decide to call these, we are just going to go down, pick up this water trailer. I have been told that I can fill up with water at the local, down at in the river. We back into the river, So we'll give that a whirl. Right. There we go. Awesome. Right, let's back out of here. And whilst we're driving down to the shop, I will let you know a little bit about this farm. Now, this farm belonged to my uncle, and he has pretty much sold most of his fields, most of his livestock, and he sold everything up, and he has headed off and retired to sunnier climes, shall we say. So he has asked me if I would like to take this on. He said if I wanted it, then I could have it. And I, living in the UK, and I thought to myself, do I fancy a change from the big smoke? Do I fancy something a bit slower paced? And so I decided to take him up on it, and I said yes, happy to, more than happy to take it on. Gonna look at it as a real, it's gonna be a challenge. As I've said, I'm gonna need the help of you guys to get this up and running. I've brought everything I had, all my money, but I've had to come over, bring the family over, set everything up, and I've got 20,000 to the penny. We've got $20,000, and that's it. So I need to check and see if there are any crops available for us to harvest and sell, so we can get some money in. We have some seed and we have some fertilizer, so we can do another crop cycle. But it's just trying to work out. There's going to be days, I think, where I'm not really going to know what to do, between the growth periods. So, like I said, it is going to be a learning curve. I do believe there may be a forest on here somewhere, but I'm not sure about whether or not it's accessible to anybody to deforest or what. So we'll have to see. Once I start to get to know some of the locals, we should be fine. Right, let's see if we can pop this on. Because you're nowhere near it. That's why. There we go. I think that collected. Yes. Awesome. Right. There we go. This is the whole thing, you see, judging distances and stuff. It's all stuff that I know a little about. I had holidays over here with my uncle. So that's pretty much why I know the basics of this farm, and I know what the machinery is. This is all the machinery that he started with. Anything that he purchased prior to sort of when he first started up this farm. Anything like that he sold, so he could have a nice little retirement fund, basically, which I don't blame him. So, but we've got basic equipment here, which is lovely. and we've got enough to act just to get us started. Right, now I think if we just reverse down here slightly, I don't need a lot of water because I'm a bit worried about getting back out. I'm pretty sure there's a jetty somewhere where we can actually reverse down and fill up properly. There we go. Right, we're getting a bit of water. So as long as the sheep have got a little bit of water, there we go. That'll do. We're just over 50% there in the tank, so I don't want to get stuck. So until I know the limitations of this tractor, I'm not going to do any unnecessarily stupid things, possibly. So I suppose on the journey back, I suppose I will give you a little bit of information about myself, I suppose. Now, my name is Geoff, and I used to live in London, in the UK, in the capital of the UK. Used to be a financial advisor in London. I put a lot of money into kind of real estate. So I've got that, but that's all back at home, and that's all being looked after there. So, and what we're going to be doing here is just using the money that we can earn from the farm. I don't want to put. I've put 20,000 into this farm out of my own money, and like I said, the flights over here and so on and so forth, and just getting everything. But that's it. I don't want to put any more of my own money in. Everything else is going to have to be earned over here. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I can make this work with the help from you guys. There may be the odd times, if I can find somebody, I might need some actual help on the farm. I need to start to get to know the locals a bit. Where am I going? Oh, sheep. Let's head over to the sheep. I just want to put this water in because the plumber's not turning up till tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock. And it's going to take till 2 o'clock, I think he said, before the actual water is up and ready for me to be able to turn on to put some water in with the sheep. So that's why I've decided to do this today, and then hopefully it seems to be a relatively nice day today. The sun is out, which is always good. So the sheep are probably thirsty and need some water, so let's back this up here. Let's see if we can get some water in here. There we go, you can see that filling up, that's awesome. Still left with 31. % in there, which is awesome. Where am I going to park this water tanker? I don't really need it. This is the thing at the minute. This seems to be some form of storage over there, possibly. Let's have a little drive up there and see what that is. It's been a long while since I've actually been. Oh, that's not storage. That's for the sheep. Yeah, it's been a while since I've actually been onto this farm. It's been as a child really. That's why I can remember all this equipment that I'm using at the moment. But after working in London, I just I couldn't come over and help anymore, which was sad, to be honest. But you know, things change, sadly. But I've always kept in touch, and I think that's why he let me or give me the refusal on whether I actually wanted it or not. He said he'd sell it if not. He said, but if I wanted it, it was kind of like a bit like I said, like an inheritance of sorts. Oopsie. Right, so let's quickly get rid of that. Let's just back that up slightly there, and let's drop we'll leave the arms on then, shall we? And that might be, I might want to just drop down a bit. There we go. Nope, 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 nope. But yes, so we're going to head back over and we're going to check out and see what fields we have, I think. So, but as I said, my name is Geoff, but most people call me GD. So in the comments, if you need to leave me a comment, just GD will be fine. So this field here, look at that rolling landscape. Look at that. Look, that's awesome. It's all slowly but surely, it's all coming back to me now. These fields are actually, they're a lot bigger than I remember them to be. So on this one here, it looks like we'll probably seed straight onto this. Which would be pretty cool, and we've got one over here to harvest. So I'm not sure what we can do with spelt. It's not a crop I have ever harvested. So there's bound to be a shop of some description that will take it, that will sell it, or that will buy it, should I say. So, but it's looking to be like a nice thick crop there, so hopefully we'll get some money off of that. Let's see if we can hop onto the fence here. So this little area here is ours as well. So that's not scary at all though, is it? Yeah, I don't really want to be getting too close to the edge of that, in all honesty. So that could be interesting for us. So let's hope I'm a fairly good driver, hey. So I think what we're going to do, I think we'll probably seed first, and then while that's growing, we can then harvest this field. And because I think, like I said, it's going to take us a while, I think. So, but you know, there are certain things I can remember about headlands and then sort of going up and down the field. I mean, we don't have GPS on any of our, or either of our 2 pieces of machinery at, on this farm. They're too old for GPS. So everything's going to be done by eye. It's going to take me a while to actually start. You know, I'm going to miss bits. I'm going to sort of almost double fert and double seed, and I know it's all going to end up looking a little bit strange. But bear with me, guys. Like I said, it's been a long time since I was a nipper. So, but I think, people, that I'm going to leave this vlog here. So I do hope you have enjoyed. Like I said, please just leave me a comment if you think there's anything that I need to know. And if you know, if you see me in any of my later videos, if I'm doing anything wrong, would please, you know, be nice about it. But if I'm doing something wrong, it would be nice for you to let me know. That would be very, very helpful. Right then, guys, well, I'm going to sign off, and I do hope you have enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like and share the video, and subscribe to the channel where these videos are being posted. But for me, that's going to be it for now. Thank you ever so much for watching, and I will catch you all in the next one. Cheers then. Take care.